Welcome back. Let's go ahead and talk about book marketing here just for a brief moment. We'll talk about some of the different platforms that you can market your book. The first one, of course, is WordPress, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this course. So we'll be focused mostly on WordPress. However, we'll tie some of those other ones that are on this list together so that you can get your maximum marketing. Facebook, of course, is the largest social media platform, so we'll talk about how you can integrate that into WordPress. And then we're going to talk about Instagram. And I have that listed next because Instagram just recently passed up Twitter for the amount of users. Instagram is a platform that is popular with teenagers who have left Facebook. But the funny thing is that Instagram is owned by Facebook, so it's a more visual type platform where you can take photos and change the look of the photo, maybe a vintage look or an antique look, and then share them out on Instagram or share them out onto Facebook. It's actually kind of a neat way to market your product. Like I've taken a photo of my book cover, like the cover that you see there on the slide, and gave it a vintage look and then shared that out. I've taken photos of the microphone that I'm using to record along with my book laying on my laptop. So there's ways that you can be creative with that. Of course, Twitter has been popular for sending out tweets, and a friend of mine, Connie Brentford, she has a great course on Udemy teaching authors how to utilize Twitter to send out tweets and build up their fan base and sell more books on that platform. Pinterest is another platform that's gaining popularity, and I wouldn't be surprised if it actually outpaces Twitter and Instagram at some point. The thing about Pinterest is that it has a higher amount of dollars that people are spending on e-commerce websites that are linked from Pinterest. So you'll want to make sure that you include that in your marketing efforts. And then we have LinkedIn, which is for professionals. MailChimp is an email marketing tool. I have a course for that on Udemy, and I use MailChimp to send out email marketing newsletters. So it's just something that I mentioned on here. And then Udemy, of course, you can use that platform to market your books. I mean, you can see that even though the course is focused on how I sold books, and I'm going to teach you that, you're still seeing my book there on the slide. So there's ways to do that and add that into your course and make it a benefit of your course, or an add-on to your course. And then, of course, the traditional way of selling books, paperback, and going out to a bookstore. We have Barnes and Noble and we have Hastings in our area. There are other bookstores in larger cities that are the independent bookstores, and we have those too. And so you can connect with those bookstores and sell your traditional paperback book by doing something like I did, where I offer it on Kindle, which is owned by Amazon, and then I have my book available on CreateSpace, which is a print on demand service, so that when somebody orders a copy of your book on paperback, they print it up and they ship it out to the person who wants to check out your book. So that's a little bit about book marketing. I just wanted to go over that a little bit so you can see the different formats. And we'll get more into this course and start talking about WordPress, but how some of those that you can tie those into WordPress, some of the things that I've done. All right, let's go ahead and move on.